What's up guys, MrGimms back again for another Dead by Daylight video. Hope everyone's having an amazing day so far. I know I am. It's a lovely rainy day in England as usual. But anyway guys, today I want to talk about something really important, and that is quality of life in Dead by Daylight. It's not an issue that's discussed a whole lot compared to the grand scheme of things like the average complaints. However, quality of life fixes are incredibly important, and I want to go through 3 today that I think would make a major difference to the landscape that is the fog, Dead by Daylight. But before we get into anything quality of life for Dead by Daylight, let's talk about quality of life in real life. And let's talk about today's sponsor, Opera GX. Opera GX is a browser specifically built for gamers. However, I think it goes a lot further than that. Allow me to explain. I want to do just a quick and easy customization first and show you what this actually has to offer. So if you go into the easy setup mode over here, you can set it to light if you want. Don't know why you would, but you can. You can select a variety of different wallpapers, guys. This is, there's a lot of cool stuff here. God damn, that looks nice. I'm a big fan of space stuff as well. I've already uploaded my MrGimms logo here, but oh, Floor Gang, PewDiePie's on board. I like it. And let me take you through some of the things I think that really do shine here. GX Control, as you guys know, I've had a lot of problems with CPU usage. Well, you can now control exactly what's going on here with this toolbar. You can close down unneeded tabs that you don't need. You can have a RAM limiter. You can drag this baby all the way down or up. It doesn't matter, just depending on how you want things to run personally on your computer. Hard limit as well. CPU limiter, which is probably the biggest thing in terms of streaming and things like that. You want to save as much CPU. You don't want to have much usage in the background. It's got Twitch integration, which I'm extremely keen for, which takes you to that channel of question, which is awesome as well. It's got WhatsApp. I don't use WhatsApp, but my wife has got massive family WhatsApp groups, so she's installed this Opera GX as well. All at the click of a button. She's also an admin for my YouTube channel, so you can do things at the same time. Very cool, very handy. I've got my Twitter right here. Anytime I need to find out any news on Dead by Daylight or any other games that are of interest to me, because I do share the news around, it's right here, my Twitter feed on the side. Incredible. It has Discord integration. So any updates, anytime ever, I've got it at the drop of a dime right here. Like I have access to every single tool I need while I stream. What more could you ask for? But anyway, guys, that's Opera GX. It is now my default web browser, and it's helping me. It's giving me the tools that I need to succeed at streaming, as well as ease of access, guys. Ease of access, that's important. Opera GX is also available on mobile, guys. You can pick it up from the Play Store or Apple Store. It makes a great companion to the actual desktop version, and yeah, you get everything. It's all there, ready to go. Nice and handy. Check out the link below if you're interested. Opera GX is free. All you need to do is just check it out for yourselves, and I think you guys are going to really dig this. Anyway, guys, back to the video. So first thing that always comes to mind when I think quality of life is skill-based matchmaking. So skill-based matchmaking, or MMR if you will, for a game like Dead by Daylight, I think is an absolute catastrophic nightmare. The reason why is it's an asymmetrical horror 4v1 to begin with. So now don't get me wrong, I know that this game would be terribly hard to balance in the grand scheme of things. I mean, even I don't know what I would do to tip killers to be a little bit stronger at higher ranks. You know what I mean? It's obvious to me that they do balance this game at the lowest rank, and while that's not always an issue, it certainly can be. Skill-based matchmaking for me needs a complete overhaul already, and here's the reasons why. As a killer main player, I have to sweat most games. 9 out of 10 games I have to sweat my ass off. And after a full stream of doing that, and talking to you guys and just, you know, trying to relax and enjoy your company, it can be very stressful. So I mentioned a couple of episodes back on Games Rant that optimization, a clear win condition, and balance is 3 things they need to sort out before skill-based matchmaking comes in. And while they ignored all of our feedback about that and implemented it anyway to make the game fair, they also went back on their word and made it so that the conditions of winning is killing, so kills as a killer, and survivors surviving, a sweet spot of 10 minutes per match, and you'll get max MMR. So we all went around in circles there, and you know, the jury's out now and we know exactly what's going on, I guess, to a point, but skill-based matchmaking needs to feel more rewarding. If I'm gonna sweat 9 out of 10 matches, you better you better be sure that I should see my score. And you don't. We've been given a grade system, which to me just really doesn't do anything. I don't know why they changed it from rank. I guess they didn't want to confuse people because rank did mean something back in the day, if you think it did. Overall, it's just not a good system. The first thing I'd do to change it would be to show my score, just like, you know, most games that MMR or skill-based matchmaking is a part of. And I would really revisit some of your parameters on what's a win, what's counted as a win, and not just do kills and escapes, because you said you weren't going to do that anyway, but, you know, the leaked code. Anyway, I'd really love to see an overhaul on skill-based matchmaking. Second quality of life change, and this one's so simple, and about 1,000 content creators has gone on about it beforehand, and that would be the grind. The grind is massive in Dead by Daylight, and nearly 90 perks on a killer and over 100 with Survivor. It's getting worse. And yeah, I kind of do feel guilty for new players coming in, because holy hell, they've got to memorize all of these perks if they want to get good at anything in this game, and it's a lot. So I'm just going to be boring here. The first thing I do is limit the perk tiers. Make it one perk tier. Once you get the perk, it's yours. That way you don't have to spend millions of blood points getting 3 ranks of every perk. It's too long, guys. It's far too long. You've then got to buy the new character that you want, and then you got to get to 50 with them. And if you want a prestige, well, we're not going to count prestige because that's a luxury. But you get the point. It takes a long time. And if you want to achieve this with every character, then it's even longer. It's too much. It's too much. And by the, you know, I have a feeling that this is going to be sorted out soon. I don't think this is going to be a problem forever. I think Dave Richard did mention that he is looking into it, or was looking into it. So we'll see how it goes. But, you know, hopefully this is just a thing of the past. The game's massive now. This made sense when the game first started, but now it's too much, in my opinion. And coming up last is a big one for me especially, and I guess all of these ones are big ones for me, so maybe I should rename the video. But for me, solo queue is at times unbearable. And it's even worse, tying it in here with the list, with skill-based matchmaking. And the reason why is I'm always playing against people who have just picked up the game, and that really concerns me. This here is just an average match of Dead by Daylight that I have off stream as well in this case, and this kind of thing is just normal. It's ridiculous, and obviously I'm not on this level. I'm not trying to, you know, kiss my own ass here, but I am far more superior than this. Like, this is just something else. And guess what? I used to do all this stuff. We all did. But I have no business being in this match whatsoever. I mean, the Blight actually gets me down a few times. Does a good job, you know, after, you know, 5-minute chases each, but you'll quickly just notice the gens there. It's just stupid. I can't. It's really bad. It needs to be fixed up. So a lot of other content creators have suggested things like more emoticons, pings. Do you know how good pings would be? VHS has implemented a system where you can actually tell where the other survivors are, or teens in that game. It'll tell you like library or whatever, or science lab or something like that. That's pretty cool. Solo would definitely be enjoyable that way. I'm not saying that any of these ideas are the be all end all, or would, you know, save solo queue, but I just think a lot of people don't want to play Survivor Friends. A lot of people do want to play on their own, and they want to do their own thing. You know what I mean? Some people are just like that. For me, for instance, I love solo. I love the idea of solo. I love the idea of being shoved into a game with 3 other people that they have no idea what you're going to do, how you are, and how the match is going to go. Survivor Friends is just totally dictated by you and your friends, and you are the power position in that role. And to me, it's just not the be-all, end-all of enjoyment. You know, I know a lot of people love the competitive stuff, if you know what I mean. But yeah, to me, that's silly. I just want to play solo. That's the way I like. And it's sullied a lot of the times because it's just the MMR has now made it so grossly unbalanced in terms of where everyone's skill level is. And by the way, I'm searching Steam profiles. I'm not showing them here, but I'm searching Steam profiles as well, and some of them have 50 hours, man. I've even shown it on stream. It's pretty horrible. But guys, I would really love these 3 things fixed at some point by the end of this year. It's October now, so that's probably a bit of a stretch, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. What 3 quality of life changes would you make to the game? Please drop your answer down below in the comments. And I don't care if they're long comments. I'm genuinely interested in what you guys have to say as well. Also, don't forget to check out Opera GX as well. Link is in the description below. It is a free browser, as I've said, and it is well worth your time. Costs you nothing to give it a go. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.